My name is Elizabeth, and I'm going to talk to you about recruiting the right talent. Many of us have been there. The company you're working for has a position that needs to be filled, so they hire the first warm body that continues to show up each day. Did you know the U.S. Department of Labor estimates that the price of a bad hire is at least 30% of that employer's first year's earnings? 74% of employers say that they made the wrong decision when hiring for a position. So why do so many employers make the same mistake? While there are a myriad of different reasons, I will only share a handful. Hiring mistakes happen when there is pressure to fill a role quickly, when there is more focus on the skills without considering attitude, and candidates lying about their qualifications. In a survey of 2,257 hiring managers, 54% stated that a hire was bad because they did not produce the proper quality of work. 50% stated that the bad employees did not work well with others, and 46% had immediate attendance issues. The cost of a bad hire. 37% of employers cited less productivity, 32% lost time to recruit and train others, and 31% compromised the quality of work when asked how a bad hire affected their business in the last year. These costs could also be recorded as lost morale, a ruined reputation, and lower standards for good employees. 8 competencies that a modern-day recruiter should have: market intelligence, talent assessment, networking, the art of selling, sourcing, marketing, communication, and resilience. In the next few slides, I'm going to go over each of these. Marketing intelligence requires understanding the talent available and the position that they are hiring for, especially in your localized market. Talent assessment. The best recruiters are great assessors of talent. They need to understand the skills needed for the role and what the market offers. The assessment of knowledge, skill, and ability will remain a critical skill for recruiters. Networking. As a recruiter networks, they must be comfortable in person as well as on digital platforms. The art of selling. The art of negotiating is an important muscle recruiters use to set the mood and tone to keep the best candidate chasing them. Sourcing. Recruiters who source can uncover talent through many channels, including the internet. Marketing. Connecting with individuals is the best way to build trust and expand your network. Communication is essential. It is more than networking or customer service. It is about taking the time to understand the candidate's and the client's needs. Lastly is resilience. Resilience develops through experience, flexibility, and the continuous need to learn and grow. Now that we have taken a moment to learn about the skills that help a modern-day recruiter succeed, let's talk about better hires being made with the competency models. Competency-based selection is a process of evaluating candidates' behavioral attributes as well as their skills and knowledge by using role-based models and structured interviews to determine their fit for a position. It can be impossible to find the right fit if you don't first identify what ideal candidates need to succeed. When determining position-specific competencies, talk with high performers in the role. Remember to keep in mind the job as it is currently. While it is important to consider the future, you do not want to overload a new hire model with future-seeking opportunities. Organizational competency models can help identify the norms and behaviors expected company-wide. While most companies have mission and value statements, 90% do not ask candidates questions that align with those. When creating a competency model, focus on your must-haves while noting the competencies that would be nice and that you'd be willing to help develop in new hires. Competency-based interviewing allows companies to focus on finding similar behaviors deemed to make the candidate successful in the role regardless of skills, knowledge, or demographics. Using consistent competencies serves as a benchmark to evaluate candidates next to each other. It also makes the interviewing process a lot easier the next time the role may need to be filled. The information gathered is not only used in the recruitment and selection process, but also in the talent life cycle, in succession planning and resource allocation. Managers are able to formulate clear, justifiable responses to candidates in support of their decision. Using competency-based recruitment and selection, your turnover rates will decrease. I'd like to end on a quote. Competence is to ensure that your actions put people's hearts at ease when things are in your hands. By providing the right competencies from the start, we can avoid making bad hires and make better investments into our businesses. Thank you.